Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane.
Namaste. Welcome to A Plan for Peace, episode 19. It's March the 9th, 2012. Before I tell you what's been happening the last few months since the last episode, I'd like to just tell you a little bit about Birth 2012, which culminates on the 22nd of December this year. Hopefully with many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people even taking part to help us co-create a new humanity. Well, 22nd of this month is the Global Conception Day. I'd like to encourage as many of you as I can to take a look at birth2012.com and join in to help bring peace to the planet. So last time we spoke, Kat and I were in Honduras. We decided rather than flying home from there, we were going to take a trip to Tulum and see some friends of Kat and maybe look for a place to set up a healing centre before taking a trip to the US. Well, we did that. We went to Tulum. Then we went on to Puerto Morelos and stayed with my friend Goyo at his Temescal. And while I was there, we met a guy, a Cuban healer, an 81-year-old guy. His name is Pedro Puma Rios. And I was particularly interested in doing a fast that was suggested to me, which I initially thought was 7-day, and then turned out to be a 41-day fast. But the start date kept getting delayed, and in the end, Kat and I decided that it was best for her to go back to see her friends and family. So she went back to Georgia in mid-January, and now I'm here in Tuncas, Yucatan, Mexico, at a place we're now calling the Garden of Eden, where I'm helping Puma co-create a spiritual healing community, where people can come and help themselves be healed from many diseases, including cancer, diabetes, AIDS, etc. I strongly believe that all disease can be healed. A big part of it through what we eat, and also the emotional side. So Puma's got a great deal of experience in healing. He's worked with the likes of Anne Wigmore and Max Gerson over the years. So that's our intention here. And I've taken a video this morning of the garden, so you can have a look and see if you'd like to come along and volunteer or share it with anyone who's in need of some healing. So let's take a look. Oh, first of all, I saw this really cool tortilla making machine yesterday, so I took a quick clip of that. Okay, later. Peace. Good morning, we're at Garden of Eden Healing Centre in Yucatan, Mexico, and it's time for breakfast for the dogs. So we have a healthy breakfast for them. See how they like it. You too. That's Flacco, here, come. There. Okay, so what we've got here is a mixture of beans and rice, which are cooked, and it's organic integral rice. We have chaya, which is Mayan spinach. We've got wheat sprouts, some flaxseed powder, and some sesame seeds, and some Agnihotra ash, which is a special ingredient, plus half a small can of tuna, which makes them like it a lot. And I think it's a very healing food, and I don't think they'll have any health problems eating this. No vet's bills, nothing like that. Okay. And here's the ranch. This is Puma's house and consulting room. Papaya trees. This is what will be the communal eating area, with a kitchen behind it. This is the entrance into the property. There's the bathroom, shower and toilet block. Solar panels. Acquiring a charger which I'm about to order from Peter Lindemann, which apparently regenerates batteries. We need to buy batteries. This is it's a bit sunny. This is what will be the accommodation block, or one of the accommodation areas. It's going to be 2-storey. Each storey is 2 blocks of 3 rooms, so there'll be 12 rooms altogether. Here's my home, my Peace Wagon. And let's take a look into the vegetable garden. Banana tree. We have lots and lots of banana trees around the other side. These are neem trees, which we're growing lots of. They do grow very well here. Nopal, very good food. Here we have chayote. See growing there. More papaya trees, a little one growing there already. I'm not sure what that is. Papaya, that looks like cabbage. Not sure what all these plants are. I think here we have chili seeds been planted. These are sunflower seeds which we sprouted. I can't remember what these are. Here we have wheatgrass growing, which will be juicing shortly. When Puma and I come off our fast, we'll be drinking wheatgrass juice. And again, I'm not sure what these are. These are mini romaine lettuces. Here, this is corn, some heirloom corn. I think these are just empty pots waiting for seeds. Here we have radishes which are ready to eat, and we can't eat them because we're fasting. You've seen that. Beautiful radishes. These are beet. The beet greens themselves are very good to eat, and the beets are great for cleansing. Here we have carrots, zanahoria. This I think is not parsley, what's the related, can't remember, parsley family anyway. More romaine lettuces, I'm not sure what these are. And here we have the avocado, or the aloe vera orchard, or sabia in Spanish. Lots and lots of beautiful aloe vera for healing. Oh, and in between and round them we have beans growing, which are great for adding nitrogen to the soil and for eating, of course. And sprouting up here we have ginger. Yeah, and more ginger, which I'm having every morning in a tea with lemon juice and some honey and some turmeric, which we're planting too. These are aloe vera that we rescued from a field a while ago and replanted about maybe 2 weeks ago. They're struggling a bit, but I think they're going to grow okay. Here we have yucca, and I think there might be something else planted amongst them, but these are yucca growing nicely. Along here we have a couple of rows of neem that have been planted recently, and this area is going to be for the goats. There's barbed wire around it at the moment, which is not perfect, but it will do. And here we have the biomass pile. Let's go around the other side so you can see it better. So this has been, well, it's breaking down and will be used for biomass for the compost for soil conditioning, and is being used. I think, yeah, let's take a look around the back. I'll pause now and we'll come back to you. This is the back of Puma's house. As you see, it needs finishing, windows, painting, but that's going to happen very soon. So this is the main part of the nursery. And I don't know what half these plants are, but I'm learning. Here's the neem cuttings that we're growing. They're ready for replanting. We need to do that soon before the rainy season starts. More neem. These are a couple of amaranth cuttings that I thought might grow but didn't. We need to plant the seeds. Don't know what these are. I think these are maybe mini banana plants, platinos they call them, I think. I think these might be tomatoes? No, I don't know. Maybe you can make a comment at the bottom if you can identify some of these, although I can ask Puma and Tail. These are tomatoes, I think. So as you can see, we have quite a lot growing here. And we need to start planting some of these very soon, and we could really do with some volunteers to come and help us. And there's several. What have we got here? I think these are avocado plants. They are, yes. Don't seem to be doing all that well. So this is the back of what will be the kitchen and the communal eating area. And here we have my evergreen sprouting machine, which is a great start for, well, it's great for growing wheat sprouts, which I'm feeding to the dogs, and wheat grass when we let them grow a bit, and then transplant them and extract the chlorophyll. Last night was full moon, so I planted some chia seeds and some sunflower seeds and some mustard green seeds. So little factory there, grow very quickly. Look at this nopal. Very good, healthy food. An edible cactus. Well, I guess all cactus is probably edible, I don't know. Peyote certainly is, but we won't talk about that. And here's Teo, watering the plants.
¿Grabando?
Morning, Teo.
¿Estás grabando?
Disculpe.
¿Estás grabando?
No entiendo.
¿Grabando o foto? ¿Grabación?
Grabación.
Aquí para meter...
Este un video para...
Video.
Video,
Video.
sí.
Eso.
Diga hola.
Hola, Peter. Buenos días, Peter.
This area here, I'm thinking could be perfect for a yoga hole. It's raised up, plenty of space. We can't use it for much else because it's so rocky, but we need someone to help us design the site, really a permaculture expert. So if you know anyone who knows what they're talking about with permaculture, maybe they can come and help us. That would be really good. Now here, okay, this, I forget the name of this grass, but it's good for the cattle apparently, good for cows. We intend to get a cow or two because the cow manure is excellent for mixing with the soil, and we use it for Agnihotra, which you can read about on the website. And for making ghee, which is also used in the Agnihotra, and of course for raw milk and raw yogurt and raw cheese, which is delicious and healthy, not like the pasteurized stuff you get in the shop. Okay, this is a part of I guess you'd call it an orchard. Lots of banana trees and lots of chia, which we've been having in our juice sometimes. We get the chlorophyll out of this chia, Mayan spinach as they call it. Ah, look, here's some bananas. See them? Not ripe yet, but there's a big bunch of them. The dogs love playing in this grass. Chia. I actually liked the chia juice drink that sold a lot in like in Merida. We were drinking it, and what are they doing? They're adding white sugar to it. Toxic poison. Okay, now here we have chilies. Mateo loves. Now look at these, aren't they beautiful? Fresh organic chilies. Okay, now I think here, what have we got growing here? I don't know what these are, there's quite a few of them. Again, here's a, oh, sun's a bit right, papaya and banana orchard. Oh look, got these bluebells. Lots of banana trees and papaya trees, mature. Don't see any fruit on them yet though, so I guess they're not that mature. They're all planted by Puma, and he's been here about 4 years, 5 years, and had to do a lot of clearing of the ground first. So they can't be more than 3 or 4 years old. But the papaya trees are growing nicely. Fruit, look. What we do need to do is prop up more of these papaya trees, because when it gets windy they do bend and break, and as you see here we have a couple that are broken, which is very sad, but the fruit will go back into the ground and still do its job. This one needs propping. Yeah, I must do that today. And more here. We have a little bit of problem with moles. Not sure what to do about that, but we don't use any chemicals or pesticides or anything like that. We have to find a natural way to encourage them to go elsewhere. I guess this will be another good area for building, as it's raised up above the ground and very rocky. Oh, and the cow manure, yes, we'll be using that for other things as well, for building, believe it or not. Over here we have pineapples. Oh. Oh dear, they're not looking as green as they could be. Oh, maybe they're okay. Yeah, something eating them. Okay, and that's about it for now. So, thank you for joining me in the Garden of Eden. If you'd like to come and join us, please go to aplanforpeace.com and take a look at the Mexican Healing Center page. Peace and love.